Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. This sunny, beautiful, wonderful day and evening as well. Sun is still there. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. The mind of a person's plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. The mind of a person. So we make our plans, we think through with reason, and we come to decisions. We decide. We have the ability within our humanity to make decisions, to have a will to choose. One of the big negatives about someone that's controlled by another person is they lose their ability to think for themselves. But the mind generally makes a decision to do what they perceive to be as right. Now, depending on how that mind's being trained, may well determine how they make the decisions that they make and the choices and the pathways that they go on. But primarily, we are the decider in our own decision making in terms of what we do. So our minds, what we think, we come to a decision. We decide, we make a decision and we act. And so our minds make the way for us as a person with our plans and our schemes. So we have a choice, we make a way, we decide and we go for it. So that is a truth that we all live with every day. And that's a beautiful thing to be alive and be able to do that. But then it goes on to say, but the Lord directs our steps. So while all this is going on, there's something else happening in the backdrop that's outside of our control, where we have no control over what it is that's taking place. So we make our plans and we make our ways, but the Lord directs our steps. Now, what does that mean? It means this, that God is ultimately in control. He is the one that is able to intervene or not, as the case might be. He can create a scenario that we are, as it were, working with, and then he can change that scenario and make it completely different. He can intervene in the plans of man. He is able to transform situations because he is God. He will never not be God. So he decides ultimately how things are going to pan out for us. So we can make our plans. Now, the best plans are those that we make in cooperation with God, which is why referring to God in our plan making is really important. Just quite simply saying to God, God, what should I do about this? Or what do you think about that? David himself often would be attacked by the enemy and raided in some form. And rather than just get up and go and chase the enemy, David would say to God, God, Lord God, what should I do? Will you give me favor? Will you give me victory? And God sometimes said to David, go. Sometimes he said to him, no, don't go. Sometimes he said to him, go, but do it this way. And sometimes he would say, go and do it that way. So God is involved in the process. And involving God in the process of our decision making is a really wise thing to do. And especially as a Christian, because God is walking with us even as we are walking with God. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon and I'll see you tomorrow.